25 years ago, on February 4th, 2000, Scream 3 was released in theaters nationwide, and I, being a huge Scream fan, was right there opening night with my family. I was 12 years old. In my fan film 25 Years After Woodsboro, which I made for the 25th anniversary of the original Scream, which came out in 1996, I have new characters that are behind the scenes of a Stab TV show.
A Stab TV show?
Yeah, we shot and cut the pilot, and I don't know what the hell happened, but it's terrible. We're recasting and reshooting.
Recasting which roles?
Maureen, the first victim, the mother. I just rewatched her death scene, and I want to die. It's so painful.
Some friends and fans told me when I was writing the script, when I was telling people about the idea, they thought, oh, your idea is so similar to Scream 3, where it takes place in Hollywood and Los Angeles, and we're seeing the actors playing the Stab characters, the movie within a movie, lots of sets, all the behind the scenes there. But I thought this was a way to modernize Scream 3 years later, decades later, and to not focus so much on the actors behind the scenes, but the producers, those who are calling the shots, those who are making a Stab reboot as a TV show. Studios love to reboot IP and get horror movies or any kind of movies now on TV or theater or whatever.
Plus, it's cool to do horror TV reboots. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Chucky, The Purge, The Exorcist, Ash vs. the Evil Dead, From Dusk Till Dawn, Hannibal and the Bates Motel. I mean, Emmy nominations. Hello? MTV even had success with Teen Wolf.
So 25 Years After Woodsboro is not only my personal love letter to the Scream franchise and sort of acts as my own version of Scream 5, but it's also my own kind of little love letter to Scream 3. It's not a perfect film. It definitely has its problems, but there's some really good ideas there and lots of meta on meta on meta.
The network wants a name for the role, so they've reached out to Tori Spelling.
Wait, as the mom? But she played Sydney.
I know, it makes no fucking sense, and I've screamed and screamed about it, but they think the fans are going to love it, so Tori is flying out here this weekend for a meeting. And for the Stab 25th anniversary screening. They want us to show a clip from the pilot on the big screen. Kill me!
For example, we know there's a big scene in Scream 3 where Sydney is walking around the movie set, and she's walking around the replica of her real house that we saw in the first film. And she walks into her mom's bedroom, which is the crime scene of her mom's death. And so then in my film, 25 Years After Woodsboro, we have the executive producer talking about Maureen's death and the characters and Roman and spoiler alert.
So the story starts with the mother's affairs in town. Then creepy abandoned son Roman arrives. He shows Billy video footage of mom's affairs with his dad. So cheating is really important in episode 1. And then she dies, and then we'll see her in flashbacks as we follow the teens. We'll see extended family members too at the funeral, like baby cousin Jill.
Sounds pretty great, weaving the movies into a series.
Yeah, we're telling the full chronological story. It's a totally different angle since everybody already knows who the killers were.
You'll see some of the Scream 3 DNA in there, but it's a little different for a different group, a different city, and a different Stab project within the Scream universe.
And Lorde is doing the theme song, and it's a cover of Red Right Hand from the franchise.